Welcome to another edition of Sean's View Entertainment on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe, where it's another new feature. It's a new add-on. I am giving you something special, something that is interactive. I am going to take certain comments from certain people. It can be any of my choosing, okay? It can relate to wrestling. It can relate to question and answers. It can relate to being socially interactive. Whatever it is, I'm going to take some comments, and we're going to be doing a new feature called Sean's Retort, where I respond to what you have to say. And fellow YouTuber who is pretty damn popular, who has over 125,000 subscribers, numerous viewers, numerous comments, numerous fans, and all that nice stuff, Mr. TeemingTubbyEmu had the following to say, and this is my retort to him. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm leveling up an interaction. I want to respond to my subscribers. Since I can't respond to every single comment, I'm doing my best to respond to as many people as I can, whether it be in a comment form or in video form. So get ready for this. Now, TubbyEmu says the following to me. He says, "You let things get to you personally, and it affects your judgment and your content. I'm one of the fattest people on YouTube. Do I constantly complain to others who give me crap? No, they are making me money," he says. He goes on to say, "Move on and seriously stop taking in any of this crap and believing comments." Well, first off to this, and this I wrote up a big thing here I got for Mr. TubbyEmu here. Here's my response, because I wanted to get down to the nitty-gritty. This video has been a long time coming, okay? First off, Mr. TeemingTubbyEmu, I am honored. I am privileged. I feel pretty damn good that someone with as many views and as subscribers and as someone as well-known as you are taking it out of your time to come and leave me a comment, whether it be negative or positive. Now, like I said, it may not have been the most uplifting comment of all time, but it was a comment nonetheless. And once again, this speaks volumes about the future and the longevity of Sean's View Entertainment. Now, while I'm sure that Mr. TeemingTubbyEmu gets called names, he gets picked on because he's fat, and by the way, I just want to let it known right now, I've never cussed him out, I've never bullied him, I've never harassed him, I've never called him names, and I certainly have never called this man fat. I'm sure he gets harassed, I'm sure he gets bullied, I'm sure he gets death threats, I'm sure he gets threats in general, and I'm pretty sure I have not heard or seen people making petitions to get him off of YouTube.com. I have not seen or heard people contacting his partnership, whether it's Machinima, whoever he's with nowadays, emailing them, contacting his partnership to make sure that he goes off this website, trying to make up all drama and lies and BS and trying to politic and doing all these things. Now, like I said, I'm sure you get criticized. I'm sure you get called fat. I'm sure you get called names. But do people make petitions? Do people try to, cry out loud and get you off this website? I mean, people are going all-time lows with me, okay? So Tubby, you have to understand that you're good at what you do. You have a following. You have a reputation on here. Well, I also have a reputation on here. And I'll be damned if I'm going to let a few critics and haters and trolls ruin it by making some kind of stupid, ridiculous petitions. Like I said, Tubby, you may get all the same hate and criticism and get called fat and everything else, but the bottom line is, are there petitions? Are people calling you out to say, "Oh, Tubby, we want you off, we want you gone, we want you dead, da-da-da-da-da"? Now, like I said, I'm not saying that you have it easy, but you got to understand that I think it's a little bit over the top with me. I think it's even more so with me for whatever reason. Well, we kind of know the reasons, but the bottom line is I have improved. I have gotten better. And I'm not here to throw anyone underneath the bus. Furthermore, you go on to say that, do I constantly complain to others who give me crap? And you go on to say, no, they are making me money. Now, Tubby, Mr. TubbyEmu, you have over 125,000 subscribers. You are making a ton of money, certainly more money than I'm making. Now, I don't want to hear that I'm making more money than you or I'm making less money than you. I'm certainly not making any type of money that you are making. I'll tell you that right now. The major difference between you and me, okay, there's a ton more money being made for you, okay? The money that you make, the money that I make, there is no comparison. You cannot compare that, okay? There is a major difference. And if I was making the kind of money that you make, I guess there would be no reason to pay attention to the critics and the trolls and the haters and whoever else wants to pick you apart and get you off this website. But once again, there aren't people that are trying to get you off of YouTube. People are trying to get me off of YouTube. All my hard work, all my dedication, all my consistency, as being as prolific as I can, after all that, all my hard work just goes down the drain because a few people don't like what I do. They don't like what I say. They don't like what I'm talking about. They don't like my view. They don't like my opinion. Now, once again, Tubby, I'm not here to say that I'm better than you because, you know what? Just because you have more subscribers than me doesn't mean I'm better than you. Just because I upload more videos than you do and put more passion and consistency and heart and determination to my channel doesn't mean that I'm better than you. Doesn't mean that you're going to get, better success than I do, although there would be some that say you're more successful than I am because you have more subscribers and viewers, but that's not the way you calculate things. That's not the way you go about who's better. But I'm not here to talk about who's better and who's greater and who's grander and who wins and who loses. You see, you have a larger fan base than me. You've been on here longer, okay? You have developed quite a following, okay? People react to you. People like you. People dislike you. People hate you. They do the same thing to me. And I realize that you're probably trying to help me out, but not in a way that I see it. I'm not seeing it so clearly right now. But the fact that you left a comment for me, I respect that. That's good. But first of all, I don't make the money that you do, okay, to deal with the kind of antics and trolls and all the pressure and all the stresses of being here on YouTube.com. Now, I realize that there comes a time when you come on here and you have to realize that you're going to have to put up with this. You can't wear your heart on your sleeve, and I realize that. But Tubby, let me tell you something. There is no comparison between you and me. All right, you're light years ahead of me. I probably will never reach your status. I will probably never reach the magnitude of your subscribers and your money. But again, if I was making the kind of money that you were, I guess I wouldn't have any worries. I guess I wouldn't have any complaints. But I'm sure as hell not making the money. Let's put this into perspective. Between the money you make and the money I make a poor person's money, and you're a millionaire. That's the comparisons between you and me. But once again, for me, it's not all about the money. And I'll prove to you and I'll show you that it's not all about the money to me. Because like I said, with all the stress and the trolls and the critics and the haters and all the death threats that I deal with in petitions, I don't make nearly enough money to put up with that kind of crap. I do it because I have a passion. I do it because I have a love. I do it because I'm determined. I do it because I never give up and I never back down. I do this because I love the subscribers. I do this because people want to hear my opinion. I do this because this is what I was born. This is what I was meant to do. You see, I was on YouTube long before there was contracts given out like candy. I was on YouTube long before money was involved. You see, I had to earn. I had to live up to a certain expectation. I had to bust my ass to get a contract. I had to bust my ass to get with Machinima. Now anybody can become a partner. Anybody can be with Google. Anybody can be with any partner they want to be. Just like that, I had to earn. I had to work my way up. I had to climb the ladder of success to get where I am at. So I'll say this right now. There are people that like me. There are people that judge me. And I know, I understand that, you have to have a certain tough skin on here. You have to have, you have to be a certain somebody. You have to be a certain special type of person to be here on YouTube.com. And you know what? I might complain, I might rant, I might moan, I might complain, but I have a valid point, because if there's people that are trying to threaten me and my future and my existence on this website, you damn right I'm going to talk. You damn right I'm going to step up. I don't care if people call me names or harassing me or death threats. No, that's nothing. But when you want to try to steal away my income, my passion, my channel, my hard work, my determination, you're damn right I'm going to step up. You're damn right I am going to take that extra step and make sure that I am going to make sure that I am on this website today, tomorrow, in the past, in the present, in the future. Okay, if somebody came to your head and had a gun to your head and they were in your house and they said, you know what, Tubby, if you don't delete your channel right now, we're going to shut this thing down. We're going to shut this off. What would you do? Would you fight or would you just delete? You see, me, that's where I'm different. I fight. I talk. I respond. Okay, whether I show up with an invitation or not is irrelevant. I will fight to the better end. I will talk because I have a voice. We are in the United States of America. At least I am. Freedom of speech. And you know what? There's been a lot of people that have tried to knock me down and criticize me. That's fine. But when you threaten my future, when you threaten my YouTube channel, when you try to threaten me with that kind of garbage, that's when I'm going to stand up. That's when I'm going to talk. That's when I'm going to show you who and what I'm all about, because I've worked too damn hard. I've put too much time. I've put too much effort into my channel. And I'll tell you what the fact of the matter is right now. And once again, this doesn't mean I'm better than you, Tubby. I put more time, effort, consistency into my videos. I put more effort. I put more dedication. I put more passion. I am more prolific with my channel. I update my channel more than you ever do. More than you ever have. More than you probably ever will. And I understand that you're not trying to be me. I understand you're not trying to be like me. And you don't want to be me. Just like I don't want to be you. I want to be larger than you. I want to be bigger than you. And I'm not talking about your body size. I'm not talking about your height, your type of weight. I'm not talking about the fact that if you're skinny, fat, large, because I'm not the biggest guy either. Okay, you may be big, big deal. I have places I want to go. I have things I want to accomplish. And the bottom line is I am not going to stop. I am going to work night and day and night, come the creek don't rise. Sean's View Entertainment is going to work as hard as he ever has. I'm going to be as prolific and consistent as I ever have. Now, Tubby, thank you once again. I hope we can clear the air. And you know what? Here's a little backstory. Me and him used to be friends. Well, maybe not friends, but we used to be on talking terms. But then we had a falling out. You know, he didn't see things my way. I didn't see things his way. And then he blocked me. And then now we've come to this. I guess he's unblocked me. So let's move on to news, rumors, and headlines. And that's just my retort. Thanks once again, Tubby. And if you want to shut me out, that's fine. Subscribe.